Hi! Today we're going to make a crepe paper rose, and for this we're going to use 2 inches of crepe paper, and we're going to make the petal out of this crepe paper. And basically what we're going to do is make, or crepe paper, I don't know how you guys pronounce it. Anyway, we're gonna make a semi-rose shape, then we're gonna press on the center of it so that we can get the shape of a petal of a rose. Then we're going to curve a little bit on the edges so we can get the exact shape of a rose, of a real rose. And after we do this for about 8 to 10 petals, then we're ready to start preparing the rose. Now here I have all of the petals that I had done before, so I'm going to start doing my rose. But before that, I need to cut about 4 more inches of crepe paper, and then I'm going to stretch it a little bit. I am going to then take a little bit of glue and put a dab of it in my barbecue stick, as you can see on the screen. And make sure that you do get that barbecue stick a little bit wet there. You take your 4 inches of crepe paper, then you start forming the center of the rose, or the bud of the rose, and you go around. Put a little bit more glue in it so that you can actually get that nice and attached to the stick as much as possible. So once you have your center all done, then the only thing left to do is to start attaching the petals. And for this we're going to take a little bit more of glue, and we're going to put it right in the bottom of the rose. And then what we're going to do is start attaching those petals one by one. Once we have all of the petals attached, as you can see on the screen, our rose is almost ready. But now we want to cover up the barbecue stick so that we can have a nice green color to it. And for this we're going to use green crepe paper. This paper you can buy at the 99-cent store. If you're in the United States, it's pretty cheap. You can get it anywhere really. And what I'm going to do is, right now I'm going to go ahead and make the leaf for my rose. So for that I took 4 inches of crepe paper again, and then I'm going to cut the shape of a leaf, and I'm gonna put it aside. Now I will start to put glue all over the barbecue stick, and but a little bit before that we want to make the crown of the rose, which is the thing that goes underneath the rose. I don't know how you call that. And basically for that I'm cutting a crown shape, and as you can see it looks a little bit like grass to me. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue right at the base of the rose, and I'm going to attach this little crown right underneath it, as you can see on the screen. You go around it, making sure that every time that you're giving it a turn, you're adhering it to the base by using your fingers. And if you need a little bit more glue when you're doing this, by all means go ahead and use a little bit more glue, because you want to make sure that that is stuck right there to your rose and also to the stick. And also you want to make sure that the size is not bigger than the size of the stick itself. So now I'm going to be generous with my glue here, and I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to go all the way down. Now the motion that we're doing is like a spiral, and we stop right in the middle, attach the actual leaf that we just made, put a little bit of glue there to attach the leaf, and then continue wrapping as we were before. And you can put 1 leaf, 2 leaves, however many leaves you want. You can even use wire if you wanted to make this particular craft. I like the fact that I'm using these barbecue sticks, because to me it looks like a real rose stem, rather than, you know, if you use, let's say, other materials that might be a little bit bigger. So this is the end. You just cut towards the bottom there, and then just give it the shape so that you can have the rose completed, and that's all there is to it. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. See you until next time. Bye!